Hello everybody. So this is a martial arts lesson, a self-defense lesson. I want you to practice with me. If you want, we're gonna take things step by step. And yeah, okay, give me a sec to fix something. Okay. So guys, we're gonna go step by step. Starting from the basics. So even if you are an amateur in martial arts, you're gonna be able to follow. Anyone can follow. No matter your age, gender, nothing matters like that. Okay. If you wanna learn martial arts, I will teach you. I've been doing that for years. Got away from teaching for a while, but now I'm here. So first thing we learn in martial arts is how to stand. You need a fight stance. Okay. Now, I want you to put the strong hand on the back. By the way, this is a beginner. In advanced courses and videos, which I'm going to make in the future, and when I personally fight, I fight both positions. I put my left on the back, I put my right, but I'm a right-handed person. So I will put my right hand on the back. That's what I want you to do. I want you to put your strong hand, for me to the right, towards the back, right? But if it doesn't feel comfortable, don't do it. Some people, the strong hand is the right one, but they can use better the left. I found many people like that. So just stand whatever is comfortable for you. If it's the left, then put the left at the back. There is no wrong and right here, okay? So put, for me, the right hand at the back. Then I want you to have your feet slightly wide, right? So basically your opponent is gonna be in front of you and you're gonna have the weaker leg in front of the opponent. So between you and the opponent is gonna be the front leg. The other leg is gonna be at the back, right? Now, many people, the mistake they do is this. When they stand, instead of standing with the best way possible for them to have balance, they stand with their legs and feet very close to each other. So if you stand like that, you have no balance. To have more balance, you need to move the left and the right a little bit. So basically, when you fight, you are in this position, not in this position. I see this all the time. It's very wrong. You are very unbalanced, right? Slide left a little bit on the left and slide the right leg a little bit on the right. Your opponent shouldn't be exactly in front of your leg, should be in front of your pelvis, right? So when you stand, you never stand straight, right? You need to bend the knees a little bit. So bend the knees, lift the hands. The hands, the elbows, they shouldn't be towards the outside part of the body, they should be inwards. You're gonna struggle with this, and it's normal. It's normal because it's abnormal to have elbows in. But trust me, in martial arts, it's extremely important. So, okay. So, again, stand like we said, elbows in. Now you have your fighting stance. And by the way, the elbows should be a little bit high, okay? Don't have them here. Many people, they're gonna have their elbows right here. You can't fight like that. You can't punch like that. The elbows, and for protection as well, they need to be higher. Now, the fist. If you don't know how to make a fist, this is what you do. You close the fingers like this, yeah? Then you press with the thumb your top 3 fingers. I have long fingers, so okay. So you don't punch like this. I see a lot of people doing this or this. If you punch like this, you're gonna break either your thumb and or your fingers. So you close the fingers as much as possible, not like this, and then you put the thumb above the fingers and you squeeze. Now you're gonna see every time you squeeze, right? Every time you squeeze with your thumb, your fingers, your forearm will automatically lock. That's what we want. We want to push with our fingers, with our thumb, the fingers, and the forearm automatically locks out. So when you punch, the forearm and the wrist basically doesn't break. If you hit a punching bag that is full of sand, basically, because yeah, real fighters, especially boxers, they practice on heavy bags. If you hit a heavy bag and your wrist is not locked well enough, you're probably gonna break your wrist. And also, you can imagine if you punch someone without gloves, it's gonna hurt. Okay, you're punching basically bones. So wrist needs to be locked. Okay, how to do that again? Fingers in, then you press with the thumb. Very important. Now, to all the people that just came to the stream, we are learning how to stand when we fight, right? So, again, put the strong hand behind, have your feet wide open, and bend the knees. Elbows in, right? And we do the fist like we said. By the way, anyone that has questions, please comment below and I will repeat things or, I will explain things once again. I don't mind. So, fighting stance. Now, how do we punch? How do we move? When you punch, you want to deliver as much as power possible. Power comes from speed, right? The first ingredient to get power, basically, it's speed. Speed and strength. So we need speed, but we're not going to focus on that now. We're going to focus on the technical part of martial arts. So when you stand, elbows are in, and our hands have no strength. I don't care how strong you think your arms are, they can't produce much of strength, right? Power. So what you need to do is when you punch, you need to move the body with the punch and try to synchronize the move with the elbow. So you don't do this. This is wrong. You don't synchronize the punch with the body. You synchronize the elbow with the movement of the body. So if I'm gonna punch, it's gonna be like this. The elbow goes with the body. And when I extend my arm, I make sure that everything is locked, right? So this is what you need to practice right now. Strong hand is behind, we bend our knees, you have a little bit of distance between our legs, elbows high and close. Then we close our fists and we extend our hand, right? When we extend our hand, we also turn the body. The other hand stays here, elbow in, protects ourselves, and also it's ready to punch again. Now, it's good to learn the movement, right? Pam, 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 pam. Okay, that's kind of the easy part, but What's the hard part is to synchronize everything together. And I know it's gonna be hard for you to be synchronized, but just it's practice. And it's gonna feel uncomfortable probably. So just keep practicing, okay? One punch at a time. You turn, and then you extend the arm. Now you're gonna notice that my front leg turns, okay? There is many ways to do that. This is a jab. You can step, you can turn, you can just twist with the core. There is no right and wrong. But for beginners, this is where you start, okay? You put your leg on the toes, and then you just twist and turn. Boom, boom. Okay? So, again, elbow with the rest of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, extend the hand, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, when you deliver a punch, by the way, it's not very important now because we basically shadow boxing, so we are practicing in the air. But if you're gonna hit a target, if it's a target, a punching bag, or what the hell is that? A punching bag. Okay. I have something on the replay. Okay, sorry guys, just with this. Okay, left hand. So you need to punch with the knuckles. These two here. Okay? Don't punch and punch it back at target with your fingers. Okay? Again, I explain later and let me know if you want me to do again. This is a proper punch. When you hit a punch, it's with your knuckles. These two. So when you punch, you're gonna realize that I punch, but my fingers are the ones that are gonna have an impact first. That's why we need to tilt our wrist a little bit down. There is other ways to punch, but for people that know other ways, I'm gonna explain that in the future. For now, this is how we're gonna do it, okay? You just break the wrist and you tilt a little bit downward. So when you punch like this. Okay, cool. So we did with the front leg and front arm, okay? So we twist and punch. Now the backhand. The backhand, which is where all the power comes, and basically it's gonna be we're gonna call it knockout punch, okay? It's the same philosophy. We use our body to produce power. So again, we're gonna twist on the back leg, right? Boom. The knee is gonna be slightly bent inside. This is the movement you're gonna do. And at the same time, you're gonna synchronize elbow, okay? Elbow with the movement, and you're gonna extend the arm in front. So it's gonna look like this. I turn my body, I bring my knee inside, and then I punch. And again, it's gonna feel weird in the beginning, but keep practicing, okay? So elbows in. We have our fighting stance. We bend a little bit down, and then we just twist. 1, 2. Okay? 1, 2. The movement is basically the same. Doesn't matter if it's with the front leg or the back leg. It doesn't change much. Okay? And the way we move is exactly the same. Now, when you do all that, it's gonna feel a little bit, I wouldn't say weird, uncomfortable. It's gonna look uncomfortable. It's gonna seem uncomfortable. It's gonna feel uncomfortable. And it's totally fine. It's completely normal. But trust me, if you continue practicing, it's gonna come a point that you do it all the time basically, and it feels like a second nature to you. So we're gonna practice a little bit together, okay? Fighting stance. We are on our toes. We bend the knees a little bit. We have distance between our legs, elbows high and in, okay? Then we punch. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just a small pause. Beginners, usually with my experience, I know that they always forget the punch like this. Don't get used to this, okay? By the way, imagine I'm so used to doing this that I did a kung fu, a karate move. Anyway, so always elbow in and one of the hands are high. You have when I punch with one hand, the other hand has to protect my face, my other side. Okay, so when I punch, the other hand protects. And again, everything needs to feel smooth. Everything needs to work together towards my goal, which is punching my target. Okay, so everything works together. I'm punching with knuckles. I'm extending my arm. My elbows are synchronized with my body. Okay, I don't punch like this. I punch with my body. Okay, it's one movement. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And the other hand, these shoes are making too much noise. And the other hand always protects. Okay, 1, 2. Again, don't forget the knees. They have to be bent. Don't stand up straight like this. And when you turn on the toes, synchronize the elbows. Bam. This is how you move. Now it's easy in theory. To make this into a second nature, it's all about practice. You're gonna need to practice a lot to be able to hit a target without thinking and be conscious of the whole movement. You're just gonna do it, right? Bam, 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 bam. If you tell me to do something, let's say if you tell me now to punch with the other hand down, I won't be able to do it because I got so used to it to have my hands up. I'm so used to it. Even I have to force myself to punch wrong. But probably you are on the other side, right? Because this is a beginner's lesson. You probably are punching wrong right now, and it's fine. Keep practicing. Again, I'm gonna go through everything, guys, because I know there is some people come to live right now, so just follow through with me. We stand with our feet wide open. We have space between our legs. We bend the knees, okay? Elbows in to protect ourselves. And then when we move the whole body with the elbow. Meaning when I move on my toes and I turn my leg, so I can put some power behind this punch. When I extend, I don't focus on the fist, I focus on the elbow to move with my body. 1, 2, 1, 2. Follow with me. 1, 2. This side. 1, 2. 1. Be careful, don't do this. Many beginners, they do this, okay? They do this. Don't do this. the center of gravity, your weight needs to be in the middle. Bam! Front. And again, when I punch, I tilt a little bit my wrist because we want to punch with our knuckles, yeah? These two. And for all the people that just came to the live, don't forget, when we close a fist, okay? When we close a fist, we push with the thumb, the fingers, like this, okay? Because we want our wrist to be locked. Don't punch relaxed. Because when you punch relaxed, you're probably gonna break your wrist if you hit something, okay? So, that's punching. We learn the fighting stance, and we learn how to punch and how to move, basically. This is very, very basic stuff. There is way more to it, okay? It's not as simple, but for you guys to start learning today, it's easy as that, as just shown, okay? Whatever I show you, this is where you begin. You focus on the stance, open the legs, elbows in, you just move. You find the mirror, basically. There is a mirror in front of me, and I practice. And don't use speed. Please don't use speed. Slow. If you're a beginner, you do it slow. And you correct as you go. So you move. And then you realize that you did a mistake with the wrist. Then you didn't lock the punch. Okay, you didn't extend all the way. The legs needs to be bent. Then you move again. You need to keep practicing. You need to keep practicing. Again, everything needs to move together. The knees needs to be bent. Elbows high. Okay, this is where I stand normally. This is my fighting stance. Okay, this is where your fighting stance and how your fighting stance needs to be right now if you are a beginner. Again, you open the legs, you bend the knees, distance between your legs, your opponent is in front of you, elbows are not like this, are close. Okay? So we can protect ourselves and we can move efficiently. All right, and don't forget to close the fist. Okay? When you punch with the knuckles. You don't punch like this. The knuckles. Okay. Now the kick. We're gonna get our fighting stance again. Now when I kick, I need to lift the leg up first. Okay. There is way more. There is better ways to kick, more efficient ways, and you don't telegraph the movement, but it comes with experience. Okay. For now, all you need to do is this. Take your fighting stance, then you lift the knee. Okay? Here, you lift the knee up, and then you extend. Okay? I have the wire going back and forth here. Okay. So, fighting stance, you lift the knee, toes are down usually. It depends. There is a variety of kicks, but knee up, I extend, legs come down. Okay, now, this is a front kick, okay? And front kick is one of the basic kicks and one of my favorite kicks. It's extremely useful, beneficial, and efficient. So when you fight, and your opponent is in front of you, and he comes towards you to attack, okay? You lift your knee in front of you. When the knee is between you and the target, you are safe, okay? And you create distance as well. So, opponent is in front of me, I lift the knee, have my fighting stance, knee up, and then I push. Now, this is a simple front kick. There is many variations of it. And just to let you know, guys, I don't want to confuse you, but the best front kick is this, when you put the hips behind the movement. When you really overextend, this is very powerful and you can reach farther, but it's for more advanced. For now, we do the simple part, okay? Which is knee up, I extend, I come down. Let's take everything from the beginning. It's pretty simple. So, fighting stance. Everyone that is watching, take your fighting stance. I don't want to be annoying, but I'm going to go through it again. Legs open, space between the legs, opponent is in front of me, elbows up and in front, okay? Now, for the front kick, I'm not going to go through the punches again. For the front kick, I lift my knee up, I extend, I come back down, which is where I want to say, by the way, that when you kick and you deliver the kick, the strike, you need to come back to the same position. Don't do this. Don't kick and come in front. There is a place and space to do that, but right now, don't do that, okay? You need to get used to the right stuff. So you kick, come back. I'm gonna do it a little bit slower. You kick, you come back. You kick, you come back. Okay? All you do is just bring the knee in front of you and then you extend, right? Again, there is more to it, but there is more to the punches and the fighting stance I show anyway. So this is the basic of the basic, okay? So I don't want you guys to rush into things. Now, you might ask me, okay, this is the back leg. We learn how to punch. 1, 2, yeah? And now we are learning how to kick. Fighting stance, knee up, a kick. What about the front leg? Okay, so the front leg can be used as a kick. But you need to be careful with it, okay? It won't have much power because there is no momentum. If I'm gonna kick with my back leg, let's say there is this much of a distance, okay, that my back leg will have to create momentum so I have power when I finish my kick. There is momentum, okay? But the front kick, the front leg, sorry, the weight's gonna need to be shifted on the back leg, then lift it up, and then kick. Very weak. But if, okay, I'm teaching you as a beginner, what I will do, I will make you use it because I do use it sometimes. When we fight, there is a place and a time to use it, not to create damage. So the back leg basically can create a lot of damage, especially when it is being used the right way with the hips. But the front leg, it can't do a lot of damage, but it can prepare me for other stuff. So basically, if I'm fighting, I kick and then I can strike in different ways. I use it as a distraction, let's say, right? Boom. Then I might turn it into a turn kick. Okay? I might use it as a distraction. Usually when you attack them with the legs, then they come in, right? So I attack you, they try to come in. What I usually would do, I will use the front leg to kick, and then I will turn around and use a back kick, right? So, boom, back kick. I don't have the space now, but you get what I'm saying. And I don't want you to learn back kick. I want you to know that learning to do a front kick with the front leg is important. It's equally as important with the back leg, okay? So, 1, 2. This is your practice. 1, then the back leg, 2. 1, 2. Don't forget, elbows up, I just did. 1, 2. And don't forget that your back leg needs to go where it started. So, let's take a breath. And by the way, guys, on TikTok, I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. You can see the vertical, or probably you have a square on your screen. You can turn the phone like this, because I can see in the horizontal, you can see better, basically, if the screen is like this. So yeah, if you want, come on the other platforms, or turn your phone, press that square button on the TikTok, and you're gonna see me horizontal. So you can see the full scene, basically. Now, what did we learn today? We learned how to stand. Okay? This is probably the most fascinating thing. If you guys watch any martial arts movies or anime, we all love a good fighting stance, right? Like Bruce Lee, all these Baki, Koku. I don't remember their fighting stance. Anyways, so fighting stance. Elbows in, right? Then we learn how to move and deliver a good punch, okay? I twist and I turn my leg like this. The power comes through the body. Boom. And then at the same time, I'm extending my elbow, right? The other hand protects. 1, 2. Then we learn the back, our more powerful punch, because again, there is more momentum. If you guys are here from the beginning of the stream, you know that always the back hand and the leg have more power because of momentum. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Then we learned about the kicks, front kicks, then our knees. Okay, again, fighting stance. Open the legs. Our opponent is in front of us. Elbows high. We kick. We can kick with the front leg. We lift the knee up, right? Boom. And then we can kick with the back leg as well. And always the back leg comes back to the right, where the kick started from the beginning. Now I want to share with you an exercise you can do that is going to strengthen your legs. It's going to increase flexibility, and it's going to help you understand punching better and move the arms better. Now, there is not it's not the right way to deliver a punch. It's a kung fu style, but again, it's a supplementary. Okay, you're not gonna punch like this, but follow me right now to do it together. So we are going to get a horse stance, meaning we're gonna pretend that we are sitting on a horse. Okay, your fists should be on the side. This. Now, the lower you get, the better. And it's going to help you strengthen the legs, because the legs it's where the power comes, basically, in our punches. It's not in the hands, okay? The hands just deliver the power. Here. Horse stance. This. And then when you are in horse stance, it will hurt. Okay? It's gonna be painful a little bit. But it doesn't matter how much time you stay, just go as deep as you can and just stay as long as you can. And then the punches, I wanna come closer to you so I can show you the punches. The punches begin from here, okay? So when you punch, you don't punch like we learned now, which you can't. Actually, okay, I will show you the right way in a kung fu manner. Okay, this boom, 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 boom. Kung fu, they start like this. Okay, we are in a horse stance, and the punch starts from here. Again, it's an exercise. But what I want you to do is to get into a horse stance and punch the way I taught you in the beginning of the live stream. Elbows high, and you punch in front. Boom. I know we don't have the whole movement like I taught you, but this is an exercise to strengthen the legs and introduce you the way to deliver a punch, right? So, strengthen the legs, elbows high, punch it from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, lower, 16, 17, 19, 20, lower, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, this is an exercise, okay? This is something you can do to practice and strengthen the legs and start practicing your punches. Okay? So, the right way to punch for the people that just came in, I see some comments. What is the right way to punch? I'll show you now. Okay. We find our fighting stance. Let's all practice together, even the people that they're in the live stream for a while now. So, put the strong hand or leg at the back, okay? Bend your knees a little bit, elbows high, and close your elbows in. Practice with me. Open, put the right hand, which is my strong hand. If it's the left, put the left. Okay, bend the knees, elbows in. Cool, perfect. Now, when we punch, we turn the front leg, okay? We pivot on the toes, and then we extend our arm in front. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay? Then the other hand protects our face. When we want to punch with this hand, we do exactly the same movement. We spin the back leg, and then we extend the hands. That's it, okay? At the same time. Boom, boom, okay? So 1, 2, legs are bent. 1, 2, 1, 2. And for the guys that they don't know how to punch at all, this is how you close the fist. You close the fingers like this. Not like this. You don't punch like this, okay? Close the fingers like this. And then the thumb goes above the other fingers. And it's very important to push the fingers with the thumb. You're gonna notice that your whole forearm locks, okay? This is relaxed. When I push with my thumb the other fingers, everything locks down. And we want that because when we punch with our knuckles, the wrist doesn't break. So if I punch, I'm strong and steady. Boom, boom. My wrist doesn't break. Okay? Cool. Then, front kicks. Again, fighting stance. we kick with the front leg. Simple, just lift the knee up and kick. Extend, okay? Lift the knee up, extend. With the back leg, the same, you just don't land in front, land at the back. So you lift the knee up, you extend, you come down. That's it. You can see my face. That's it. And the exercise that I taught you, which you can see that where is beneficial, right? Horse stance, elbows in, 1, 2. You can do 100 of this, yeah? And every time, every 10, you go lower and lower. And it's gonna help with flexibility, strength, conditioning, and also you get to practice your techniques and your punching techniques. Guys, like I said before, if you try to make me do a wrong technique, I won't be able to, because I got used to it so much, okay? It's like a second nature right now for me to punch and kick. I don't even have to practice it, okay? This is the basic stuff. There is other things which is, there is many variations, okay? There is hook, uppercut, overhand, okay? There is Superman punch, there is elbows, there is spinning elbow, back fist, there is, we call it kofti in Greek, I forgot how to call it in English. So there is so many strikes and variations. So, but the simple things are pretty easy. You can start practicing today, and I know they're gonna feel uncomfortable in the beginning, but I promise you, in the future, if you keep practicing, it's gonna be like second nature. Even if you want to make a mistake, you won't be able to. It's so easy for you now. But you need to practice. And martial arts, there is many things for you to do, many sports. Martial arts are worth it. To practice martial arts is worth it. Trust me. And no matter what the reason is behind it, martial arts can be as a sport if you want to compete. It can be as a self-expression, because martial arts is an art. And it can be a self-defense, okay? Here in this channel, and me personally, I can help you with only the two of them. I will teach you how to express yourself through movement, through martial arts, and I can teach you how to self-defense. Self-defense in the street, meaning, okay, which is you should always avoid. But if you have to protect yourself, that's why I like saying that I teach self-defense, okay? It's only for defense. I can teach you them, okay? I'm an expert on self-defense and expression, but competitiveness as a sport, I cannot, because I'm not interested on training someone for them to become an athlete, okay? It's not something that excites me or I want to do. So let's practice a little bit. Okay. Fighting stance. By the way, there is, in other lessons, we're gonna learn how to move, right? How to close a distance, how to go backwards. You have to be fast on your feet and light on your feet. But again, this is the first lesson, the first video I do. So yeah, we keep basic stuff and knowledge. So fighting stance, okay? Weight all in the middle of the body. Then we practice our punches. 1, 2. Okay, we keep practicing together. Keep moving. This is gonna be our training for today. I'm gonna do it with you. Don't forget to turn the body, okay? Very important. Then you extend the arm, okay? You don't do it fast, okay? You do it with control. You have to be conscious of the movement, okay? Elbows are in front and close, so I can protect myself if I have to, okay? Keep practicing. You keep doing it. And by the way, if you have a mirror, you go to the mirror. I have the camera so I can see everything I'm doing. Keep moving. Cool. Keep doing it. And don't forget, you have to be light. You have to be soft. You have to be fast and have speed. You have to be relaxed. That's why you can't see, let's say, a bodybuilder that they are very stiff and hard. You can't see them moving fast. We need relaxation. The muscles need to be relaxed. That's it. So when you move in a relaxed state. Everything is relaxed. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Keep practicing. 1, 2. Let's go. Keep doing it. Hands high. Okay, elbows in. You keep practicing. I don't care how tired you are. You keep practicing. Boom, boom. A little bit more speed. Everything in line. Everything in perfection. The legs are turning. Okay. At the same time, you are relaxed and tense. Okay. Okay, we keep going. Cool. Now the kicks. Let's practice the kicks. Fighting stance. Okay, let me do the wire a little bit. Okay, fighting stance. Kick with the front, then with the back leg. Okay, so 1, 2, cool. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hands high. Don't forget, hands high. And the back leg comes on the back line again. You might be a little bit like this, all over the place. So balance is not your thing. It's gonna come with time, okay? You just need to keep practicing, okay? So, boom, 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 boom. Let's go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And also, don't care about the height you kick, okay? Doesn't matter now. 1 and 2. That can be improved as well with time. 1 and 2. Okay, 1 and 2. 1. I bet you're tired. I am. Now, the last piece that we did today, it's kind of a combination of the two, right? So we want to do a horse stance, but we're not going to punch the Kung Fu way. We're going to punch like we learned today. So we're going to get into a horse stance, okay? I'm delaying so we get some energy back. Good. Don't start very low. You might have more flexibility than me, less flexibility than me. It doesn't matter. We start high, we go low with time, okay? All right, shall I stand like this? Stand like this, okay. Bend the legs. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm so used to turning my body, I can't. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We lower a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We lower a little bit. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We lower more. Okay. Open the legs a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We lower more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We lower more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo. Okay. That was good. Now we're gonna do some core work, okay? So hope everyone can see me. I'm gonna go on the floor a little bit. Okay. Good. So in martial arts, it's very important to have strong core, yeah? So we're gonna do some ab exercises, follow through, okay? And if you can do less, do less. If you can do more, do more, okay? We're gonna do some V-abs, okay? You have to have your legs all the way straight, okay? Then don't do crunches. Don't go like this. Spine erect, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, come on, 16, 17, 19, 20. Now we're gonna continue, okay? But put the legs on the floor and we're gonna go back. Now we're gonna bring the elbow towards the knee. Right elbow goes left knee, right left elbow goes right knee, okay? Okay, let's do it. 1, 2. It reminds you something? Punching. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20. Oh gosh. Okay, that's kind of some conditioning and strengthening exercises. If you want to continue them, guys, you do that, okay? So basically today we learn how to punch, how to move our body when we punch, we learned the basics, I would say. And we did some conditioning, which is the horse stand with the punches, then some ab work. So I will challenge you to do some push-ups. Not today, we did enough, I think. Maybe tomorrow. Continue your fitness journey. Yeah, did you explain how to stand? I did. Okay, I will explain it once more. I don't mind. Okay, we have a question on YouTube. If I explain how to stand, fighting stance. So let's go together again, okay? Put the strong hand or leg behind, right? So if you are a right-handed, put it on the back. Left is in front. If you are a left-handed, then you turn. Now, the fighting stance needs to, your legs needs to have some space between, okay? And you need to bend your legs. So don't stand tall when you fight. It wouldn't be possible for you to move back and forth and to absorb or deliver any damage, okay? So bend the legs, elbows high, okay? This is very important. Keep the elbows high and close. Now, when we punch, again, I don't know if you guys saw the beginning of the stream. The punch needs to be fingers closed like this. Then you press with your thumb. And we hit with the knuckles, right? I want you to comment, guys, if you, I'm gonna delay a little bit the answers and you give it to the comments so I can see if you remember anything that I taught. Okay, so why do we put the thumb in front of the fingers? Comment below. Yeah, to lock the wrist, okay, this. So when we push with our thumb, the fingers, the wrist locks. And we want that so we don't break our wrist when we punch. Again, because we punch with the knuckles. So basically the punch, there is variations to it, but the basic is this. This is how I punch, slightly down, okay? So, I taught you how to stand, okay? I taught you how to close a fist. I taught you how to have your hands and arms. Now, how to deliver a punch. We did that again. We do it, explain it again now. We turn our body, right? And at the same time, we extend the arm. Okay? So, yep, that was that. Any other question, guys? Let me see any other questions. Did we finish the lesson? Close to it. Yeah, we did some punching lessons. We did the, sorry about that, front kicks today. Yeah, that was the main focus. Basically, how to stand, how to punch, how to kick. Do I do this every day? This is the first, guys, so I don't know how it goes. It's gonna help tremendously if you like this video, so the algorithm push it out, and it helps a lot. So if you can do that, follow, subscribe as well. It's gonna let me know that you want me to do more videos and lives like this. I'm gonna post some videos in YouTube as well, parts how to, how to punch and move and all that good stuff. So if you want more, just like the video and again, follow, subscribe. It helps me tremendously, but also lets me know that what I'm doing is what you guys want. So anything else? Kung Fu and karate. I know Kung Fu, not at the high level, average, I would say. But I know karate very little, but I like it a lot. I want to learn more. Kickboxing, yes, I know very well kickboxing. Yeah, because I also like martial arts. I like the traditional martial arts, like karate, kung fu, wing chun, whatever you name it. I like it. But I also want to be able to protect myself. So I like boxing, kickboxing, Muay Thai, all that good stuff because, yeah, it's basically those type of martial arts that they help you, and they give you the tools to protect yourself outside. So, but traditional martial arts, yeah, they're more expressional. They're the true arts, you know. I don't think lots of people discard them, and I think it's a huge mistake. That you do yourself disservice to not practice and know karate, kung fu, judo, jiu-jitsu, whatever. Okay, especially karate. Especially karate. I think there is a lot of discipline, and you practice one punch 1,000 times to master it. There is, yeah, I love those martial arts. Okay, guys, I'm gonna finish the stream here. Again, I hope I help you start learning martial arts. I know what I deliver is, I have a lot of experience, spend my life on this stuff. So if you appreciate it, and again, you want more, like, follow, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.